I'm Dani, and I am so glad that you are here. So today we're going to be talking about a self-love practice. I am going to make this one short and sweet. A lot of times, if you look at self-love practices or you Google it or something like that, it will have a whole list of take a long bath with some essential oils, get a massage, have a friend, have a date with a girlfriend, those kinds of things. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to we're going to make time for something like that, but here's how we're doing it kind of specifically. So it will relate to whatever your budget, whatever your kind of parameters and everything are. It'll have to fit within that. And what I want you to do though is schedule it now. So now is when you're going to just take a couple of minutes to think about, and here are a few ways that you can think about it. Questions you can ask yourself to decide what to do for this is, one of the things that I asked myself at maybe 6 months ago or so was, what would it look like if I prioritized my well-being? What would it look like? So I started making regular appointments with my chiropractor. Before then, I would need an appointment, I would go in, then I wouldn't make a follow-up appointment, and then I would wait until I was in pain again, and then I would go back. Now I'm going every 3 or 4 weeks. I'm doing it religiously so that I don't ever get too bad, but that's like me taking care of me. So I started to schedule those. I don't leave an appointment without having the next one scheduled. That's a way that I'm taking care of myself, and that is prioritizing my well-being. It's a budget. It's in my spending plan every month. I have it there for those appointments 1 to 2 times a month as I need them. Another thing I did was I made a regular appointment with my dentist, which sometimes I avoid, but I went ahead and made the appointment with the dentist, with a periodontist, and got some work done that I needed, that I'm still getting. So for me, I kind of prioritized my health, really, some things that I had been ignoring. And then also what I have been doing, which has fallen off here lately, but what I was doing before was, it's getting cold here in Kansas, so it's much harder to do. But even through this year, we have scheduled time to go for walks together. We go on trails and things and get out in nature and go for a walk. And then we can sit outside sometimes after that and just have a drink or two and just talk and sit around. So we feel like we have done something to earn it. Plus we have had this, special kind of girl time, whatever, all around. So all 3 of those things to me felt very nurturing, felt very sustaining. You can also think of it in terms of, what did I used to do for myself that I haven't in a while? Or maybe you used to paint, maybe you used to journal, maybe you used to write poetry, maybe whatever it is. Make time to do it. Something that makes your heart sing, something that sounds like so much fun that it's going to fill you up. Make time to do it, even if it's sitting in a walk-in closet and having some alone time. I mean, I remember when my kids were young, all of these things I have just said would be like a pipe dream. Like I wouldn't have even been able to do it. So if that's you, I sympathize. I really do. My kids are older, as you know, or if you've been watching the channel, you know. So my kids are older, thank God. Right? But I remember I've been where you are, and that is tough, tough, tough if you have young kids. But so look at some of those things and schedule time, because we all know it's not going to happen unless you schedule it. If it's lunch with a girlfriend or something, schedule it. During this time, I don't know, maybe it'll be, maybe you live somewhere warm and you can still do that. You can stop by and get some food or a picnic and go to a park or something and socially distance and do it however responsibly you do it, whatever. That's up to you, of course. So a massage, a bath, any of those things, anything that would make you feel nurtured and valued, you're going to do it for yourself. You're going to schedule it now. Think of something little to get started and then put it into your schedule. Make a priority, get a sitter, tell your friends you're busy, do whatever you need to do to make it happen. And so that's just today's self-love practice. It's a good one, and nice and short and sweet. That didn't take long, did it? So I'm glad you're here. If you like this, please like the video. Thank you. And share in the comments if you want to. Share anything that you are doing. I've shared a few of my little things. And so once my budget increases, maybe it'll be like, I like getting manicures and pedis. I like getting my eyebrows done. My eyebrows are all bushy right now. Well, not really, but I mean kind of. They just don't look even. It's funny because, you know, making these videos, you're just kind of looking at yourself. Okay, so another question before we close that is really important that I have for anybody who has an answer. I'm 51 years old. How old do I have to be to stop getting zits? How old do I have to be to stop getting breakouts and blemishes? Is it after menopause? When do I get to stop? Because I'm 51 and I still have a zit on my chin. Also, the camera's backwards, right? It's weird looking at yourself like this all the time. This is more than I've ever looked at myself in my whole life. Anyway, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.